Hello, chat.
Hello.
Hey.
G'day.
Hello.
Candles has gone missing again.
Hello, gamers.
Oh shit. I was going to do this and forgot. Awesome.
It happens.
Candle's gone to the void dust.
Candles cast disguise self.
I'm the Valerian root.
It's the bone
That's
snap drugs.
Candles. Candles is fursuit.
Candles took off their hood.
Oh, that's what it's like under there. Yes, chat, I hope you all are doing well. It's good to be back. Hopefully, unlike last night's stream, hopefully no weird hiccups. I think it was something to do with Twitch, but we're hoping for the best.
Fingers crossed. I need to grab some dice.
Yes, those are important. Funny math rocks. Yeah, if everyone is good and ready, we can hop on in.
I am ready.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I'm down to the last 2 bites of my sandwich.
Well
I'm
done.
right there with you. I'm down to the last 3 with this pizza.
Cove and I are like,
Uh,
nom, 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 nom.
Breakfast pizza.
Pac-Man hours. Pac-Man hours, like Donnell says.
Munching intensifies.
Alright.
At the moment, we're like a dog that's just been asked, "What's in your mouth?"
What do you have? Oh,
A knife!
no! Alrighty. So, you all see Bone Snap by the fire. Where is he? There he is. I always love visitors. Feeling fun when they accept the drugs. They usually don't. Let's delve in, shall we? Last time, the party paid me a visit, and Ernest parted ways with the group, agreeing to keep in contact with them. The group got settled in, and were treated to sun milk from a Minotaur fellow named Jason. The group shared what happened with Osiris Black, and told me, I told them that it was likely his phylactery that resided in the Chasm of the Deep, where the collapsed colorless flame altar used to reside, and that the group should venture there, down into the fold, and towards Konar's Rest. The party planned to go to Fistoa and speak to a scholar named Blaine, who could possibly help them. I agreed to teleport them there, and they were ready to set off. The group discussed the Godslayers and the Umbral Usurper, and the group learned that it was possible that even Hestland, the God of Protection, wouldn't be able to harm the Usurper. Following the discussion with me and Ivar, the group got some shopping done, and Barney prepared some dinner for everyone. Following dinner, the group got some personal projects worked on, including Barney contacting his mother, Talos working on a sheath for the Fragment of Gaunt, and some copper figures to keep track of Ponto with, Palm learning of her magical awakened ink, Candle doing some studying, and Gunther and Yorick doing some sparring. Following, the group headed to bed, apparently set off to Fistoa the next morning. That's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time. And we do indeed pick up in Bone Snap's abode.
Righty.
Say farewell to the flying banana.
Off to heaven it goes.
Banana!
It was going to leave sooner or later.
Off it goes. Let's
Yeah,
see here.
It's the right moment.
Just hope it doesn't get picked up by a hawk. That'd be weird.
That would be very unfortunate.
Then its natural predator is a rock. The mythical bird, not the stone.
Yeah, no.
My immediate thought was just a pebble just absolutely combing itself through the air and just boom.
Just a rock launching itself off the ground. Huh.
Yeah, we pick up with you all having gone to bed and received the benefits of a long rest, and you all awaken bright and early the next morning. Does anyone do anything before you all convene, or are you all getting together, getting ready to set off?
How
Barney has for sure made coffee for everyone already.
Palm is visiting the bathroom.
Talos is working out.
Candles
Ponto probably
is
got
doing her
us.
best to pretend that she's going to be sleeping for another hour or two.
Relatable. Ponto probably got up with Barney as he's still in the backpack and is now enjoying a cup of coffee and kicking his feet.
It's like a camelback that drinks instead of provides liquid.
Reverse!
Yeah, as you all are getting up and getting ready, Bunsnap steps into the room, the smell of the coffee. Yeah, that you making coffee?
Oh, yeah, sure is. Would you like one?
Yeah, sure.
He'll be pouring him a nice cuppa.
You'll gladly take it and sip on it. So, I was wondering, did you all have anything else you need to do before you set off today?
I'm trying to think of something, but yeah, I don't know.
Where are we going? I was asleep the whole time.
Oh yeah, we're going to try track down Varaxes next.
Okay.
Among a million other things.
Yes,
Really? That's a lot.
I was just going to get you all to Stoa so you could perhaps speak with Blaine, be a bit closer to the Chasm of the Deep.
I know, are we going for Varaxes or Zarius?
Well, I would assume that the phylactery is in the Chasm of the Deep, yeah? I think
Right.
that's what we discussed last night.
Alright, Zarius, right. Tell us to take
So,
his
how do we get
coffee.
there?
Well, so the Chasm of the Deep, there's an entrance in central Alaphus, which is where you all, I'm sending you close to. From Pistoa, you all can travel up north to get there. You speak with Blaine, and you should be able to venture down into the Gridian Fold.
All right.
As Talos is getting his coffee, he'll reach in his bag and pull out this little brass, copper dragon figurine. Just kind of move around so that the light ripples across the scales.
What would happen if you stirred your coffee with a dagger?
Oh no. Sentient liquid.
That is something you'll have to find out.
I've planted the seed.
Once
The
again.
next episode.
Only if Gond is okay with it. He is his own individual.
It might be like a nice hot bath for him.
Do you say come out and ask him?
You know what? He will ask him. There's been enough talk of this. He will ask him.
I do not mind.
All right. He'll take out the dagger and just slowly dip it into the coffee.
The coffee comes to life and just steadily drinks itself.
The whole cup just drains.
So you use this dagger to stir the coffee, and as you do so, you can see that now on the center of the mug is an eye. And you can see that the coffee is kind of bubbling.
How
Well,
you
that's
feel?
weird.
How you feeling there, buddy?
Warm.
I'm not gonna drink this.
I could
feel
I could make you a replacement.
You'll slowly take Gone down and return him to his sheath.
All right. And something you notice when you do this, this dagger is actually self-cleaning. Like, despite it being in the coffee, there's no trace of it left on the blade.
Oh, well, that's useful.
Just as shiny as ever. Yeah, once you retrieve him from the coffee, the mug goes back to normal.
You'll just slowly wipe him off and put him back in his sheath.
That is very interesting.
Yes, I'm supposed to find someone and stab them with him.
Oh, yeah. That might be alarming. I mean, I'm sure you can explain it to whoever you decide to stab, but, I mean, yeah.
Oh, ideally, that would be that'd be great. That'd be a bad surprise. Like, stab, you're gone now.
I'd be more surprised if someone stabbed me and I didn't feel it, or it didn't hurt.
Oh,
So,
Talos.
troubling
right.
thought for sure.
Talos.
Hmm?
What you got there? What's that?
Oh. Oh, it's a little trinket I made, in my spare time, and he just moves it around so, like, the scales like ripple in this prismatic effect. Yeah, I applied like a nice little acid on it and polished it up really nice. Like, figure I could maybe like make a set of them if I really tried.
Oh, it's very pretty.
You like it?
Oh yeah, very shiny.
Do you want it?
Oh, yes.
All right, here you go, buddy. And he just hands him the figurine.
Oh, this is going right into my shiny bag.
Yeah, Fonto, you have a very nice copper dragon figurine.
Just gonna turn head to palm and wink.
Danelle's giggling from the kitchen.
Mission accomplished.
Well,
He chipped our Ponto.
Oh, and look now, I can turn into something similar too. And he's gonna wild shape into a copper dragon rambling.
Oh,
Palm briefly considers making a spay and neuter joke, but then decides against it.
you're not gonna blast me with your breath weapon, are you?
No. It's acid. I don't want to burn the table.
Okay.
I'm sure Mr. Bonesnap appreciates that.
Yes.
There's been a lot of acid on that table, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I would imagine there would be.
Talos takes
Also,
a mental
that's-
note. Talos takes a mental note. Burn the table, not burn his friend.
But yeah, whenever you guys are ready to go, I can get you all to Fistoa pretty easily. In fact, even easier because there is a teleportation circle there. Pretty nice place. But
Teleporting sounds like a lot of fun when you can use it when you want.
it's nice. Although, I know some people find it to be really jarring.
Yeah.
Oh, because they're going here and there and everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, on the trip here, I didn't, feel too well. Not awfully used to that.
Yeah, you get used to it. Just don't ever jump before you teleport. I've seen someone lose part of their body that way.
Right. Noted.
Oh,
Yeah, it was very alarming. They got better, but they were bisected very briefly.
Got better from being bisected?
You'd be surprised. I've seen someone get better from being disintegrated. So,
Huh.
Disintegrated?
yeah, turned into dust.
Oh, that's scary.
Somewhere in an alternate dimension, Jerry sneezes.
Oh no.
Sneezes out his own ashes.
is that the same person you mentioned yesterday?
Yes, Loudity. The Kinku. I've also disintegrated people, but they've deserved it usually.
That's good to know.
Ponto now like sidesteps away.
Oh, something else I think I should mention. You know, I mentioned the folk I helped in Resvoldis.
I do seem to recall, yeah.
It might be good for you to, at some point, try and get in contact with them. So, not so different from you all. Prismatic souls just like you.
Interesting.
Oh, there's more? Oh, that's exciting. More friends?
Yes, I believe they have a group name. I think they're called the Moving Targets.
Oh, that's silly.
Interesting. Wait, does it mean that we have a group name as well?
Does that mean we're the stationary targets?
Well,
Could not.
do you have a group name? They kind of came up with this.
We'll have to workshop it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just let me know when you all are ready. I'm prepared to send you whenever.
I wouldn't mind contacting them, see if they,
And-
know anything going on at home.
In fact, maybe. I might know someone who can get you into direct contact. In fact, you might have met him, Arturo. Arturo Talent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
He certainly helped us out with the whole situation in Talakas, yeah?
Yes, Arturo is actually their sponsor, the one that got them overseas, so he'd be someone to get into contact with.
In fact, I
What's a
think
sponsor?
I believe I might actually still have his sending stone.
Ah, good. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I mean, from what I know about both of you, you all, the moving targets, you all have similar goals, chasing the Godslayers and the Usurper and what have you.
Right. That's, more hands to tackle this certain task.
Exactly.
It's comforting knowing someone is, back home dealing with this.
Yeah. At least we don't have to, spread ourselves too thin.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is that coffee I smelled?
Oh, morning.
Morning. You have a library bathroom, I'm assuming. The DM hasn't told me what it looks like yet, I think.
So I will tell you what their bathroom is more of an... Their bathroom is actually more of an outhouse. You actually would have to go out to it. It's a pretty standard for the most part, but it's nice for an outhouse.
It's nice for an outhouse. That's a blurb I'm gonna use in my guide for sure.
It's nice for an outhouse.
Scathing. So, I think Pom's gonna draw herself a teaspoon to stir the coffee with,
Okay.
just because it's still thrilling.
So you
Oh,
stir
what you do there?
your coffee with that teaspoon, and then when you take a sip, you taste ink along with your coffee.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Is
my
there
mouth
a
black?
Yeah.
It isn't, but you can taste the ink.
She discreetly disposes of that cup and pours herself another.
Pour it into a plant.
Yeah. Whatever plant looks the deadest, the most dead.
Everyone's learning all these new powers.
Actually,
Hours. So I
Quite
have
I might
impressive.
not. It's probably really a bad idea to put it in some kind of plant because he probably grows exotic drug plants in here. So maybe I don't want to like ruin his botany.
Oh, oh God, he's gonna. Someone's gonna. Someone's gonna start hallucinating on that plant, and the ink's gonna turn the hallucinations real.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no. This is it.
Quick stab the plant with a dagger. Make it worse.
Oh no. Yeah, you're able to dispose of it in the nearby sink.
The sink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Stepping into the room, Ivar also joined you all. Ah, good morning. Smelled coffee.
Morning.
Yes, good morning, love. I think they're getting ready to set off soon. Well, I think that I have something that might be useful to you all. Yeah, a little bit for each of you. And he will give each of you 5 electrum.
Whoa.
Oh,
Goodness.
That's very generous of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
so much shiny in one day.
Well,
Yeah.
if you all are going to Alaphus, once you've finished with the business with those areas, it might be a good idea to stop by the capital, Eldgrad. So I know that there's some folk up there that could perhaps help you use that electrum.
Isn't that where also the Colosseum is?
The Colosseum's in Sweek, but Eldgrad does have a magic school, if that interests anyone. Very nice theater too. Well, nice aside from the incident that happened all those years ago.
Okay, you
Yes,
can't
Ian?
just say that and not tell us about the incident.
Well, so to put a long story short, back then people didn't really understand why the Watcher consumed people's consciousness and emotions. I mean, we know now that the Watcher did that in order to keep the plane we live on from imploding. But back then, the Watcher was kind of a mysterious entity that no one really knew much about. So everyone was scared to see the Watcher because it would do that. And the person who works on that campus in Eldgrad, he's making an invention. It ended up pulling everyone into some kind of strange magical world. He supposedly did it to keep people from seeing the Watcher, but it was ill-founded, and he ended up getting arrested, and this whole thing.
Oh,
Blimey.
Huh.
Wow.
that's scary.
The Watcher is, not anything to be afraid of, though. In fact, he just kind of looks over at Bone Snap. Yes, I actually serve the Watcher.
Oh.
I can assure you the Watcher has no intent on harm. In fact, is quite literally the most neutral being in existence.
Oh, well, I guess if you're fine with it, yeah, I'm fine with it. Ooh.
In fact, that's where these spiders come from. And you see that there is a spider that seemingly just crawls out from his robe, and there's one that you can see crawl behind his ear.
Ah, yes, indeed. The spiders, not just spiders in general. These specific spiders.
They live inside me.
Oh, I like spiders. They taste real good.
My nephew ate a spider once. I don't know if I told you this ever, but he was like really small, and I don't know if you know how big rain spiders are, but they're kind of hefty. And I think my nephew just caught it by surprise because he stuffed it in his mouth and chewed it, and the spider was too shocked to even bite him. And then
Surprise, Sade!
surprise mauling
Like this
by a toddler.
this 2-year-old toddler just just munched a huntsman spider.
Oh my god.
I do feel like everybody has a story like that where they just ate something random they shouldn't have been eating as a small child.
That was me mentioning the glow stick incident.
Oh no.
Apparently,
coming out
I ate
now.
a snail.
My sister used to eat shongololos.
Oh, gross.
Those
Millipedes.
millipedes, yeah. That's what we call them here.
They
I did
smell
eat
like
fish
raisins
eyes.
taste. Yeah. Anyway, I'm pretty sure those are the reason why I don't eat raisins. Anyway, back to the story.
Valid.
Sorry for breaking the narrative. I had this
Back to
this
you.
need to tell that story.
Has Pomegranate's nephew also eaten a spider though?
Possibly, quite possibly. I'm sure Pom has eaten a range of random things as a small kitten.
But yes, if you all are ready, I'm sure we can get you all quickly to Festoa.
Well, I finished my coffee.
Palmer's just finished downing her fresh cup.
The non-inked cup.
The non-ink cup.
I'm ready to go.
I got my backpack.
All right. And step over here. And he steps into the living room and he takes his staff and draws a teleportation circle. And this will take you all to Festoa, and you'll be right outside of the main palace.
Fantastic.
Talus steps in.
We won't get in trouble for just appearing next to the palace, will we?
Oh, no, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Right. And thanks for your hospitality and everything
Yes,
in
thank you.
general.
Of course, you all are welcome here anytime. Yeah, it was nice having you all. And like we said, we're gonna help you out as much as we can, so we'll be in contact with you.
Thank you.
Alrighty, off you go. Best of luck. And he will tap the center of the circle and teleport you all to Festoa. And I'll actually open the map and show you where that is.
It's to the southeast of Olafus.
Indeed. There we go.
Like
You
teleported.
are traveling quite far.
Yeah, literally to the other side of the world.
Let's see, there you are. Move you on over to Festoa.
Meow.
Is Shamhide at a higher elevation so he'd just appear like a few feet off the ground?
No, luckily for you, you do appear on the ground in the teleportation circle there. That'd be really jarring. That'd break a lot of ankles, I think.
Imagine your
Yeah.
ears popping.
Yeah, abruptly popping. Yeah, you all...
I'm sure
Oh, go ahead.
slight sudden changes in gravity might cause some issues with the teleportation sickness.
Yeah. Yes, you all teleport safely, and you end up in Festoa. And appearing in what looks to be a bit smaller on the side of things, this village it's not nearly as big as Shamhide is. Beside you is this kind of what looks to be probably pretty old stone keep. You don't see too many people out and about, at least not now. And kind of looking around, you can see this place looks interesting. it's different than a lot of the layouts you might have seen in the village. You can see that there is this fountain in the center of the village, and surrounding it are several kind of market squares, and all the residencies seem to be on one side. There's a big church across the way from you all, some stables. But it's a bit on the smaller side, for sure.
How's the palace look? Is it shiny?
Not really shiny. It looks pretty old. It is this kind of stone palace. It has a few kind of adornments hanging down, these kind of banners. But nothing to stand out. In fact, no guards or anything either. I've never been here before.
Neither have I. Like, this is very different to what I'm used to.
Yeah. It's smaller
not-
than I thought it would be.
You know, still bigger than our village.
Yes. I suppose this isn't technically far from home, but require going through Malcroft.
Right.
As you all are kind of gathering your bearings as you have finished teleporting, approaching you, you can see that there is an Eladrin woman, and she walks over to you all, and she kind of takes you all in for a second. She has this kind of long red hair, kind of more athletic build, a bit more on the lean side. And as she kind of walks up, she gives a light wave. Oh, hi there.
Hello. Morning.
Hello.
Wasn't expecting anyone
Sorry to
to,
just-
use the circle. Haven't seen anyone use that in ages.
Really?
Oh,
Why not?
Is it not a? Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't sound. I mean, it's. Is it not a very popular circle?
Well, it's not that it's not popular. It's just most people just kind of walk here. But I don't know. Last time we had people use that was years ago. But
I suppose we could have walked technically, but that would have taken a very long time.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's not convenient.
Yeah, we came in directly from Shamite, so it's quite a ways out.
Oh yeah, you came quite a ways. It's that'd be quite the couple of days travel.
Yeah, certainly would be. Anyhow, suppose we should introduce ourselves. I'm Barnacles. Yeah, you may call me Barney.
Nice to meet you.
Pomegranate or Palm if you want.
I'm Yorick. Hi.
Tell us, Flintclaw.
Candles.
Panto.
Well, it's nice to meet all of you. I'm Shiva. Lived here for
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
you as well. Anything that brings you here? I mean, to be honest, we don't really get a lot of visitors.
Oh yeah, this place really small. Like me, I'm really small.
Yeah, we get that a lot. It was a bit of a, let's just say we had to fix it up a lot a couple of years ago. I don't know how much you all know about the whole situation that happened with the Watcher and how everyone that lived here before kind of ceased to exist.
Yeah, we got a Cliff Notes version of it.
Yeah, the people that lived here before, they kinda got severed from the weave.
Yeah, right.
All that time ago, Blaine took it upon himself to start investigating. We built this place up from basically nothing.
Yeah, that's right. We're actually here to see Blaine.
Oh, you should be up at least soon. I'll be right back. I'm running to the palace really quickly and see if he's up.
Oh, all right.
She steps inside. She comes back a couple of minutes later. Apparently he went to visit Munson, so he's probably down the way. I could take you over there.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
If it's not too much trouble.
In fact, that's why a lot of people do come by and visit. A lot of people come visit Munson. He's a pretty good inventor. Done a lot of neat stuff.
I've heard the name before. What? Wait. Pomegranate. I think that's that artificer fellow that made those incredible bathrooms in Cragvale.
Say no more. Take us to him. I was gonna ask if he invented a kind of a burner called a Munson burner, but I'm not sure that pales in comparison with the bathroom knowledge.
Palm is at her peak right now.
She's been activated.
Anta's gonna like toddle up beside Palm and pull on her shirt a little bit. Palm,
Yes.
how do you do the drawly thing where you draw things and they become things?
I can't quite explain it. It's sort of like I focus and then it happens.
Oh,
I do have some paints that that can allow other people to do this too, but yeah. There's a way I can do it just by myself that, I'm new to this, so I'm not quite sure how to explain, but I can demonstrate later if you want.
Oh, I just gotta focus really hard.
You could give it a go. I'm not sure how you know if you have it or not unless you just try.
Okay. And Ponto will like stop walking and just close his eyes and focus really hard. Yeah.
So, Ponto, you focus in really hard, as Palm described, and it kind of just makes your head hurt.
Ugh. No, I don't think I can do it yet.
Oh, sorry, bud.
At least you tried.
Yeah, just try not to pop a vein in your head, yeah?
Here, how about this? I think Palm will take... can I do this by drawing in sand?
Yes.
I think she'll get a stick, and she'll get some, like a little patch of sandy dirt, and she'll let Ponto hold the stick while she helps him draw something by also holding onto the stick.
Oh.
What are we drawing, Ponto?
Probably like a square. He's thinking about the electrum.
A piece of cheese?
Banana with wings.
A banana with wings.
A piece of cheese.
Okay, well, I think it's like fairly easy to draw a block of cheese, so Palm will draw a piece of cheese.
Yeah, and you're able to draw some cheese, and it appears.
Ta-da!
Oh! And he's gonna grab it and shove it in his mouth.
Oh no!
As she says, it's not gonna taste okay.
Ponto, she will shove this cheese in her mouth. It tastes like it tastes exactly like ink. It is not good at all. It's the worst cheese you've ever had.
Yeah, sorry, but that happens to me too. I was also equally disappointed.
like that.
York will walk over. Yeah, I might be able to help you. He'll cast prestidigitation to make your tongue taste like cheese briefly to get the food taste out of your mouth.
Yeah. Mm.
Don't bite it.
It seems dangerous to make his tongue itself taste like something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, he has enough self-decency to not bite his own tongue off. But very, very close to getting there.
Oh no.
Maybe York, maybe she's like trying to indicate that this is risky.
Oh, yeah. He'll reverse it. There's still the lingering aftertaste of cheese, but your tongue doesn't taste like cheese itself.
I think Palm will dig around in her pockets for some old ass linty boiled sweets or something that she, I always have a
Grandma
boiled sweet in my
candies.
handbag. I don't know. Yeah, like I'm sure that my D&D playable characters also have pocket sweets.
You have a little caramel candy, the equivalent of a Werther's original.
But it's like hairy.
Oh no.
Not a problem.
Here, Ponto, just don't choke on this, please.
Oh, okay. He just pops it right in.
It's pretty good. Bit of a strange texture to it, but it's pretty good.
It's a multi-faceted experience.
Layers of flavor.
Like scratch and sniff, but different.
Oh no. Yeah, Shiva, she continues to lead you all across the village, and she stops at one of the first houses and knocks on the door. You hear what sounds like something inside clatter. It sounds like something metal is clattering to the floor. Oh no. Be right there.
Oh dear. Hope nobody was concentrating.
I hope he's alright.
Yeah.
No, I tried concentrating earlier and that made my head hurt real bad.
A second later, the door opens and you all see this gentleman. And beside him, you see this construct as well. Yes, you see this blue dragonborn gentleman. He's a big fella. I'd say he's probably around 6'6", and he has prosthetic arm. And beside him is this pretty large construct that appears to be a T-Rex with a battle axe tail. Hi. Sorry about that. Oh,
Oh,
Everything all right there?
Mostly. DR3X here, may have eaten something he shouldn't have, but, he's fine.
Oh dear.
ER3X?
Yeah. That's his name.
What a crazy name. I like him.
Yeah, he's... I built it myself. Do you all need something? Oh, these folks, they came in on the teleportation circle, and, they want to see Blaine. Was told that he's over here with you. Yeah, I was helping him with something. By the way, I'm Munson Ovid here.
Do you? It's such a pleasure to meet you. Do you take commissions?
Yeah. What do you have in mind?
A bathroom. A really nice one.
I mean, where'd you want it? I guess I've built plenty of bathrooms. I worked on one in Cragvale, one in Eldgrod. I've done a few.
Yes, I am well aware. I am a huge fan.
Oh,
He really likes toilets.
I shut up, Ponto. It's it's in God damn it. Okay, this must be what improv people feel like when they break on stage. I was trying to tell you that I live in Verosa, and my family has a house there, and it would mean a lot to me personally if you could revamp the bathroom there.
oh yeah, I could do that.
Excellent.
Yeah. You all want to come in? Feel free. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. I was working on something, so watch your step. There's a lot of scrap metal.
Noted.
All right.
He will invite you all inside. As you all kind of step in, Shiva waved to you. If you need me for anything, I live just across the street. But you should be fine in Munson's hands.
Yes, thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, thanks for helping us out.
Well, it's nice meeting you. She'll head across the street to her house and head in. Munson leads you all inside, and you can see, aside from the aforementioned mess of a few pieces of scrap metal in various states of condition, some of them a bit shinier, some more worked on, more weathered. But other than that, you can see that he has quite the collection of gadgets and magic items in display cases around this ground floor. Welcome. This isn't really my workshop. I work at the smithy here in town a lot of time, but this is where I do more of my personal projects.
Ooh, interesting.
Stepping into the room, you see him coming upstairs from what appears to be the basement. You see an older human man. He has a big white mustache. His hair is receding. He looks like he's very old. And he takes a step up into the room. Who are these folk? Well, I guess I haven't really got names yet.
Hi, I'm Panto.
Right, Barnacles, you can just call me Barney for short.
Pomegranate or Pom if you want.
Hi, I'm Yorick.
Tell us Flintclaw.
Candles.
Gunther. Good to meet all of you. Interesting. And you all said you came here in the teleportation circle.
That's right.
I haven't heard anyone use that in quite some time. I made that years ago.
Yes,
Yeah,
you were sent here by a lizard by the name of Bone Snap.
Bone Snap. I know Bone Snap. I was at his wedding.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a good fella. But you said you were looking for me. What can I do for you?
So we were told that you could perhaps help us. You see, I guess it's a bit of a long story, but we're part of a tapestry, and we've been searching for a dragon named Varaxes. Scallion and Gazathan's father, yes. I think I know a thing or two that could help you. I'd need a bit of time, though. Tell you what, you all have anything you're going to be doing soon? How's your schedule looking, really?
Well, we've got quite I'd say we've got quite a bit of an itinerary, but, most of them involve this sort of thing with Varaxes. Also, there's anything related to the Chasm of the Deep.
Oh, I know a thing or two about the Chasm of the Deep. That's where the altar used to be. Back when the colorless flame, before the colorless flame resided in Gravas, where it does now. That's also where
Right.
Konar's Rest is.
Well, if you all were heading down there, perhaps I can have something ready by the time you take care of what you need to down there. And, when you get back, we could discuss Varaxes.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, any help you can offer is wonderful, so thank you. Yes,
Otto will start wandering around
Okay.
the workshop.
You looking at anything in particular, or are you just kind of wandering to see what you see?
Looking for shiny things.
So you do find one such shiny thing immediately. In one of the first display cases you see that there is this kind of indigo-looking orb. And as you get closer to it, you can hear what sounds kind of like flowing water.
Has he installed a camera in every bathroom he's built?
Maybe. Anto looks in the glass, looks at everybody, looks in the glass.
What you got there, little fella?
Oh, it just, it sounds like water.
Munson look over. Yeah, that orb produces water, actually.
Oh,
Huh?
Yeah, pretty useful.
Do you drink the orb?
I mean, you could drink from it, I suppose. Although, I guess I haven't had anyone ever do that.
Can I try?
Sure, just be careful, it's a lot of water. And, he will kind of point his prosthetic arm towards the display case, and you see very faintly a magical barrier dispel from it. Just kind of nod at you. Yeah, go ahead.
How high up is this display case? Do I have to hop?
You could definitely get it open standing on your tippy toes. It's not too high up.
It just occurred to me that we never actually discussed how to get Ponto into his harness and leash.
Good luck.
Did we end up getting that done? I can't remember. We were talking about it, but I can't remember if we actually got a harness and a leash.
I don't think Talos started on that yet. I do know you did the sheath and the figurine.
yeah.
Maybe we should just acquire some kind of shepherd's hook.
To comedically pull him off stage.
Yeah.
Yank him.
Blaine, he'll look at all of you. Well, if I'm going to be of help, I should probably get back and start researching now. So if you need me for anything, before you depart, I'll be over at the palace. But I'll definitely have something for you by the time you all get back.
By the time he finishes that sentence, Ponto has taken the orb and attempted to drink it.
Okay, let's see. I need to check something actually with this orb. So you go to try and drink it. How much water does this make?
Let's find out.
Let's see. Oh yeah, you are soaked. So you hold the orb up, and shooting out of it and all over the floor is 10 gallons of water.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa!
Ponto, no!
Munson will walk over. Here, and he'll cast water breathing on you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
was a lot of water.
Yeah, I should have
Whew.
warned you. It is a lot of water. Yeah, that's the
Knocked me on my
Sea
butt.
Hag's crystal ball you have.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
Discord.
It's capable of making a lot of water at once.
Oh yeah, it
knew-
just dumped a lot on me.
I knew a guy like that. What?
I have a spare, actually, because I've actually been replicating magic items. It's something I do in my spare time. If you want to hang on to it, feel free to.
Oh yes. Oh, I'd love to.
Pom shoots a look at the party like parents look at each other when a stranger just gave their child a flute or like one of those candy whistles.
Crumbs.
Yeah, just
if
be careful.
If Ponto isn't looking at candles, she's just going to stare at Blaine and shake her head really quickly.
No, Ponto's staring at the orb. He's so excited he got a new toy.
It's two ladies attached now.
You shake your head at Munson.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Munson.
Wait, should I not?
What
Well-
happened to me? I'm gonna go use it outside. And Ponto just starts toddling out the door.
Well,
I guess we're not seeing him for another half an hour or so.
Yeah.
long as-
I mean, it'll run out of charges, so.
Oh, thank goodness.
let's
And
not
I'll
tell him that.
actually send the description of this orb.
We're gonna walk outside and find that he launched himself onto like the roof of a house like Super Mario Sunshine.
Or he's building the biggest mud pie ever.
Let's see. Yes. Let me adjust that. This is outdated. This is actually a very old magic item. It's one of the first ones that I ever made, I think.
Fantastic.
Let's see.
Some OG Gamma lore.
Yep. Equal to 12. Plus your proficiency bonus.
3.
Okay, there we go.
Oh. Whew.
Yeah, it's a long one. Let me do that. Yes, it is a blue translucent crystal ball. Feels glassy to the touch. It lets you cast Shape Water, create or destroy water, Visitor's Cutting Wave, Wall of Water, and Water Walking.
Yeah.
And also, Shape Water gains the functionality of being able to create weapons.
This is dangerous.
I'm willing to bet someone in some game, unless this is homebrewed. It's not a homebrewed
Yeah,
item, is it?
it is homebrew.
Oh, thank goodness, because I was going to say someone definitely made that into like a pea ball.
Oh no.
It's like one of those things that you just know exists. But thankfully it's homebrew, so I don't have to think about it any more than I already have.
But yes, you would have the She Hag's crystal ball. An artifact, actually.
Y'all are
God,
in
imagine
danger.
getting killed with the piss long sword.
No.
A physical,
At least it'll be sterile.
unless you have a bladder infection.
Oh,
Oh no.
and you're
I
just spreading
promise
the
I have
love.
other types of humor other than bathroom humor, guys. I promise. I have other jokes.
You just gotta take a piss every once in a while.
Yeah, just a little one.
So, Fontar, you go outside with this orb. What do you do with it?
Look, as far as he knows, it can spray water. So he's gonna he's gonna go out the door, take a left, and then I'm assuming the party's gonna hear a water. And they hear a splashing noise, and they see him get launched past the door to the right. Because the water pressure is much more than his little legs can handle.
Like those, not jetpacks, but like it's like water. Have you seen those things where people like
Yeah.
strap on this
Yeah.
really strong
Yeah.
hose?
Oh no.
Hi, this is Ponto, and welcome to Jackass.
Just wait until he finds out what else it can do.
Yeah, you might want to supervise him with that one.
You know
Yeah.
what? We
I
have
don't
to
think that will
supervise
help.
him around. We have to supervise him around bloody everything.
We're
Yeah.
working on it.
So, is there anything else I could do for you, though? I'd be happy to help how I can. Seems like you guys have a lot on your plate.
Do you have anything I could buy from you, like a magically refilling soap dispenser or a portable bidet or anything really?
You hear more water noises in the background.
I mean, if you think about it, the orb is kind of a portable bidet.
Yeah, it's like a bidet that borders on kink.
120
because of
psi bidet.
the sheer the pressure of the water.
I mean, I have been working on a portable bathroom.
Hey, that sounds really good, actually.
Let me see. Did I finish that one? I'll be right back. He goes downstairs. He leaves TR3X, his construct behind, and just kind of stands and looks at all of you.
Palm nervously glances at it and tries not to make eye contact because she's not sure what the rules are for this thing.
To also go up and examine it.
Okay. Are you looking at anything in particular?
Just kind of like looking it over, and if it'll allow him, he'll reach out hand and kind of touch it.
Yeah, it seems to not be bothered by it.
I think when he does this, his own passive ability activates object affinity.
Hmm.
So, upon touching weapon, armor, gear, raw material, I understand all magical properties that it possesses.
So yes, with that, TR3X here seems to be a construct made of a pretty dense stone, and similar to the gemstones you saw on Munson's prosthetic arm, they're also on TR3X, powering it and keeping it alive. From what you could tell, is very intelligent. Doesn't seem to be aggressive unless he needs to be.
Huh.
But how smart is it compared to Crow?
Perhaps a bit smarter.
Mm.
Unacceptable.
Competition.
Interesting.
My child is the best child. Though, it is shiny, so...
After a moment, Munson comes back upstairs. Yeah, I found it. I mostly working on this because I kind of thought it'd be useful. I call it the Ring of Whiz. So I used it when I needed to go to the bathroom.
Oh, is it stand only?
No, you can sit down. No, we'll pass the ring over.
Very nice. Seems appropriate.
I'm envisioning a floating disc that you just sit on. Is that correct?
Do you try to use it?
Not in front of everybody. It's not that kind of campaign.
The ring
But it
itself
could
is the ring itself is just a porcelain finger ring with a kind of golden gem in the center of it.
Wait, I'm sorry, you broke up, and all I heard was a porcelain finger ring.
Yes, and it has a golden gem in the center.
Oh, so it's actually okay, like a piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does it do exactly?
Well, if you tap on the gem, it'll summon a door, and that door leads to a bathroom.
That is a lot better than what I was envisioning.
Oh, what were you envisioning?
Basically a floating toilet seat that just made it more comfortable to poop in the woods.
Oh.
Which also I'm sure has a market, but I'm not that market.
Yeah, I
What,
don't think
you
I've-
aren't?
I mean, I guess that could also be useful. I haven't had to really poop in the woods too much.
It's not the best. I've spent a lot of time on the road, and I always hate it because it's a very vulnerable position, you know? You never know what's going to jump on you.
It's particularly bad when it's snowy woods.
Yeah, and also with all the magic creatures out there, you know, and then your friends will find you like that, dead, and you know, that's just not something you want them to tell your family.
Yeah. But yeah, you can keep the ring. I have another one.
Okay. Thank you. Can I offer you something in exchange, like money or I'm not sure exactly what else I could offer you really. I paint.
Ooh. What do you paint?
Anything?
You think you could paint me?
Yes, I could definitely paint you.
Yeah, sure. That'd be nice.
Depending on how our plans go, perhaps we could have a little art sesh later today. What's the time, by the way, right now for us?
Time-wise, it's pretty early. It's about 9 a.m.
Okay, so there's plenty of daylight hours. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
We could set aside a bit of time. Yeah, I'm sure I could knock something out for you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Between you and me, I think it'd be nice to have a flattering painting of me. So, I have had my eye on someone, so I want to perhaps maybe share some interest.
Say no more. I shall
Visibly
endeavor to
blushes.
do my best. Oh, shame. That is indeed something I could help with. All I need from you is to just put yourself in order so that I have a good starting point for how you want to represent yourself in this painting, and then, yeah, I'll do the rest.
Yeah, it sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, so after we conclude our business here, Palm will set aside some time and do like a portrait for
Okay.
him.
And I suppose, so are you doing that before you all head out, or are you planning on coming back? 'Cause you could definitely do it. I imagine Palm could definitely get that done in a reasonable amount of time. You all wouldn't lose too many hours or anything.
As a painter myself, like in meat space, I do like painting in the afternoon because the light is nice. It's not as direct. So maybe somewhere around 2 p.m., 2 to 4 p.m. maybe.
Okay. So you guys planning on staying here in town for the day, or what's the plan?
We haven't actually discussed it yet.
Yeah, we do seem to have quite a lot of things happening to take care of. So, yeah, we might come back later today, depending on how things go.
Okay. Well, if you need somewhere to stay, you're welcome to stay here. I have a few rooms. I used to be married, but yeah, we split ways mutually. But yeah.
Sorry to hear that. It's always an emotional affair.
Yeah.
Well, it's more that I realized that I prefer men and she prefers women, so we kind of mutually made that agreement. We're still good friends.
That's good. Not everyone is as fortunate to maintain a friendship after a split like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome here. The tavern's also pretty nice here in town, although it's a bit smaller than most.
How small are we talking?
I think they have 4 rooms. It's not too big.
Oh, so in terms of room space, not
Yeah.
like a tavern for halflings.
Oh no, the building itself isn't small. It's just they don't have a lot of rooms.
yes.
It's not really like a dedicated inn.
I'm with you now. Yes, thank you.
Thanks for offering your hospitality. We do appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
thanks.
you.
It's no
Just gonna waddle
problem.
back in.
I imagine so.
Hey, everybody! Impressively dry at this moment. Look what I can do! And he's gonna point the orb at all the water that's still on the ground from earlier, and he's going to use control water and move it outside.
Amazing. Please never do that to a person unless it's an enemy.
Huh?
Well,
Never mind.
I certainly haven't thought of that.
It could be a very terrible way to die.
What?
Absolutely.
I don't know what we're talking about. I just need
let's
the
just
water.
say, just
Don't worry about it,
Just-
Tonto.
It's
yeah,
probably
don't
for
worry
the
about
best.
it. Just, don't kill anyone.
You just be
I
careful.
guess is
Yeah. It's very cool though. Very impressive what you can do.
And I can do this. It turns the water into a sword.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
A knife.
No.
That's really cool.
Yeah, but I don't like stabbing things. I like biting.
You think you could turn it into teeth?
Oh.
What?
Ponto's gonna try to do the same thing, but try to make his teeth sharp with the water.
You're able to do so. Have very
Ha-ha!
strange-looking elongated fangs, elongated liquid fangs.
Oh, it
What?
worked.
Yeah, that crystal ball is interesting, useful.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that impression.
Also somewhat terrifying in his hand.
Yeah, I realize that now. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
That's the same energy as I'm sure it'll be fine.
So, I suppose, what's the plan? Should we set off soon?
Yeah, it's what I've been thinking. What I've been thinking of as well. Don't know where to start, honestly.
Well,
Maybe
if you
skip with-
guys are going to the Chasm of the Deep, let's see. That's up north. Yeah, it might be good to set off pretty soon. In fact, if you guys head over town, you might be able to get some assistance from, are they still there? Maybe not. I know there's some folk, some dedicated guards in the next town over. They tend to help with escorts. So if you wanted someone to go with you all, or get you there quickly to the chasm, they might be able to help.
That does sound appealing.
Yeah, I don't know what's in store for us there. So yeah, I do believe any aid of any kind would be useful.
Yeah, if you want to swing down towards Marlu, they can escort you up north.
All right.
Say, is this the kind of thing we would be able to complete by 2 p.m.? I'm wondering.
Well, so the guards, they do have Pegasus, so they could fly you there pretty quickly.
All right,
Although,
well,
I do know that going down to the deep, depending on how far you go, it could take a while.
okay. Tell you what, if I'm not back by 2, I will try and get this done for you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
But,
perfectly fine. Just whenever you can.
Yeah. But wear something that makes you feel really good about yourself. I think that is really what's going to make this portrait pop.
Should I get something other than the skills?
If it makes you feel confident and good about yourself, then wear that.
I'll think of something.
All right.
I'll have to
I look forward to it.
I should probably get some help from Shiva, actually.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But yeah, I'll be ready.
Good.
Oh, and also, if you guys wanted to, when you get back and you have maybe some more free time, don't have as much pressing going on, I have something I might need your help with.
All right.
Oh yeah, we'll love to help, especially after you give me the orb.
Sure.
What did you have in mind?
So, I don't know how much you know about it, but, there was an incident in Eldgrad years ago where people got disappeared into... people from a theater got disappeared by a device that sent them to a different world. I have it, and I want to see how it works so I can maybe make one of my own.
Okay, so you just want to do some experimentation with that?
Yeah, I'd just have you all go into this world and see what you find, really.
Oh, I can do that real quick. I find things real fast.
Perfect. But yeah, we'll discuss that when, that time comes.
I mean, I'm always happy to help, so sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, oh, and these might come in handy since you all are traveling. And he will go over to a nearby drawer and he'll pull out several potions and walk them over to you all. These are potions of healing. They should help you out if you get into any rough situations.
That's very kind of you. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
DM, are they regular potions of healing?
They are greater potions of healing. 4d4
Damn,
plus 4.
thanks.
And
Nice,
there
thanks.
are 8 of them in total.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. I think
Yes.
we should probably get on the road if it's gonna take us a while.
Yeah, I'm ready to go if you are.
Yeah, let's head over to Malu and see who we can get us some help there.
Yeah.
You all head out of Fistoa?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. As you all are heading out of Fistoa, I think it's a good time for us to take that break.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right, chat. We'll
We'll
be
be
back
right
in a few minutes. I'll leave you with the music. We'll see you in just a bit.
There's
Hello, chat.
Ponto.
We are back.
Hello.
Hello.
Heyo.
And yes, we pick back up with you all just getting ready to leave Fistoa. And I ask, as you all are heading out from Fistoa, who's taking the lead on leading the way to Marlu? Anyone specific?
Hmm. Who's got the
Ponto.
better survival?
Not
Ponto's
before.
clamoring his way up onto Gunther again for another shoulder ride.
I think both Barney and I are good at survival. I could take the lead if desired.
Yeah, I've got a +4. Actually, I can roll with advantage for survival.
Oh, actually, I have a +6.
Ponto
Yeah.
also has a +6, but don't expect him to give good directions.
He'll
Well,
get us in the
my-
right direction, just not necessarily where the rest of us want to go.
I might only have a +3, but I have a portable bathroom, so
Obviously superior.
I have
Yeah.
a suggestion. Could I just go up front and then for survival, could I roll with help from Ponto?
Sure.
That's a cool idea, yeah.
The Ponto guide. I point.
Yeah, Ponto rides on your shoulders and kind of points. Yeah, go ahead and give me that survival check, and you have advantage from Ponto.
That's gonna be an 11.
Alright. So, as you all set off from Fistoa and start to head in the direction of Marlu, it's pretty quiet out here in the forest for the most part. There doesn't seem to be too much really around. In fact, a strange lack of much wildlife at all that you've seen so far. But as you all are making your way, Gunther, as you're kind of leading, following the guide of Ponto on your shoulders, someone roll me a d20.
Okay. 18.
So, with that, as you all are walking, Gunther, you see up ahead, kind of embedded in the dirt, is the blade of a sword, sticking up.
Okay. I will caution everyone about it, and I'll approach it, and I'll use Divine Sense on it.
So, in using your divine sense, you sense the presence of an undead. And it seems to be coming from underneath the sword.
I can't believe we found Ernest again.
Damn it, Ernest, again.
Is it so? Is the sword just stuck in like the ground, or is it stuck in like something above the ground?
It's strange because it looks as though it is stuck in the ground by the pommel, not the blade. The blade's facing up.
Okay. I'll ask if anyone has a shovel.
Well, I don't have one.
I can dig with my hands.
I mean, unless we use one of my spatulas, but I'd rather not do that.
It'll be fine. I'll try to dig then. I'll just try to dig as best I can to uncover what is at least partially what's underneath it.
Okay, easily enough, no roll required. You're able to dig through this loose earth around where this sword's embedded. And as you dig down a bit more, you can see that there is a skeletal hand clasped around the sword's hilt.
Okay.
Um,
If
Wow.
Did we find a corpse?
yes, we did. Well, before we say that, is there any way that I can insight or something like that, just to make sure this corpse is actually dead, or if it's like animate?
I'm gonna say make me a medicine check.
That's just a 8.
It's a bit hard to tell, but you can sense the slightest chill coming from it. Not necessarily any warmth or a pulse or anything, but you do sense a kind of eerie chill about this corpse here.
If you all would want to give me 10 minutes, I could give myself time to figure out what the cause of death was, or see if there's a... Well, yeah, if I can figure out the cause of death of it.
That does
But
seem
in the mean-
wise.
If you guys
Oh.
want to do something else while I'm doing that, you can too.
Sure.
All right, I will take some time to prepare last rites.
All right. Is anyone doing anything while that 10 minutes is going on, or are you all just kind of keeping watch?
Bonnie will be definitely keeping watch in case there is like an ambush.
Talos will too.
I think Candles will do her usual thing of checking out the local plant life.
Okay, make me a nature check, Candle.
That is going to come to 15.
So looking around, you find a more rare type of plant. You find what is called scarlet root, which is usually used to make flammable substances. You can drain it of its moisture to make flammable oils.
Ooh, exciting. I'm going to go ahead and harvest a little bit of that.
All right.
Don't tell Ponto. There's
Oh, she
flammable
won't.
oils to be good. Okay.
The 10 minutes goes by, and your last rite go off. Let me see here. Last
Go
rite.
on, King.
I'm going for determined cause.
Okay. Last rites. Here it is. So, you cast last rites on this corpse, and despite its skeletal nature, you find out that this isn't actually dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that it? Sorry. Then yeah, I'll probably make note of that and say just try to prepare an action and maybe call out to the skeleton. Are you going to wake up?
There doesn't seem to be a response.
I'll turn to the other and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. What do you want to say, York?"
You think it's alive?
It's not responding to last rites or anything, so it, if anything, is at least animate. So
Hello, Mr. Person in the ground.
Still no response.
I don't want to be burning spells here. If you all are okay with this, I will I'll do something that probably isn't the most wise, but I'm just going to try to pull this sword out.
It seems fair
Okay.
enough.
Do you want me
Let
to
me-
check it before you do?
Yeah, I don't mind. And sorry, what were you about to say, Ponto?
Let me hop off your shoulders right quick.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, I'll let Talos check it first.
Kind of giddy that he has this new power. He's gonna just tap the blade.
So, as you tap the blade, Talos, there is this metallic ringing that rings out through the air as the blade begins to kind of warble. And you see the sword begin to kind of levitate up into the air and hover there, and is surrounded by this kind of bluish glow. And from the ground, you can see that slowly moving its hand upwards, you can see that this skeleton is raising its arm out of the ground and slowly sitting up from the dirt.
Do I know what magical properties this sword has?
The sword itself actually does not seem to be magical. I would say, though, you do know that this sword is bound to the skeleton. You sense that conjuration magic, as if a bond item spell was cast on the sword.
Good news, not an enchanted sword. Bad news, the rest of this.
The skeleton gets up and looks around. Very much a standard humanoid skeleton. And reaches out and grabs the sword and looks over at all of you. Were you trying to take my sword from me?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
But just screams.
No, I have my own.
Oh,
We were just trying to figure out what was going on here. It's weird to say, but we've encountered more than one individual who's had a sword plunged into their abdomen.
oh. Well,
Why is the skeleton talking?
I forgot why I was
A
here.
good question.
Oh, the danger, right, I remember.
Or was your question, Candles?
It's just a good point.
You all think you could help me with something?
We could try.
What sort of danger are you in, friend?
Well, so it's not necessarily me that's in danger, it's more, the city nearby is in danger.
You mean the city of Malu?
Yeah. Now, there's a shadow creature there.
What?
Just,
Let me guess. It's big. It wants to take over some sort of throne.
Yeah.
Probably petrified a bunch of people.
Have you met it?
Shit.
We're familiar.
Oh no.
Oh.
How are you here then, I guess? Or at least, I don't know, either here or how do you know that this is going on?
So I was there in town, and I was going to visit the mayor, and walked in, and that thing was on the throne. So I came out here in hopes to perhaps use some of my power to raise some friends. But I fell asleep during the ritual, and I ended up on the ground, and you found me.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
And please take no offense to this. Have you always been a skeleton?
Yes. Well, no.
Oh.
Kinda.
Are we not all technically skeletons with a little padding?
Alright,
Huh?
did you have, like, flesh and muscle and, organs when you were going to meet the mayor?
No.
Oh, so this is not a new occurrence.
No.
I see.
This is very important information.
Yes.
Yeah, because I was about to ask, like, how long have you been asleep? But
Not
Yeah.
long.
Like, super long.
Well, if you need our help, then yeah, we should probably go over there then.
Indeed.
I guess I won't need the ritual if I'm getting help, so yeah.
I mean,
All right.
do you know what you're up against?
Shadow creature?
It's a bit more than that, I'm afraid.
What do you
That thing is
know about it?
That thing is a celestial.
Oh.
Calls itself the Umbral Usurper, you see.
Well, good thing I have friends to help me.
I think we'll might need a couple more friends.
By the way, my name's
And even-
Scapula.
Hi, Bonnie, or Barnacles, if you prefer.
Question. So, what exactly happened so far? You said the usurper was on the throne, but...
It was kind of scary. The guards there started choking on their shadows, and there was a lot of screaming, and there was something about a priest and a shadow sovereign. I don't know. It was a lot.
Is it just me, or was this a more fatal sounding encounter than the ones we've had?
Well, it sounds of that. It does seem like it.
Oh, and there was also something about the new person taking the throne.
Yes, we are familiar with that aspect.
We should probably keep going.
If
Sounds
we can't,
dangerous.
Yes.
if we can't fight it, but I mean, if we can't fight it, then at the very least we can get reconnaissance on it.
Yeah.
And
Should we maybe have a quick discussion of a plan?
Yeah. I was just thinking, we could at least help maybe evacuate people. Tell them to get away from it.
Yep.
That's an excellent idea, Prince.
Yeah, the less collateral damage, the better.
Indeed.
I think, are there any cities nearby that they can evacuate to?
There's the one we just came from.
Sure.
Yeah, we could probably send them over to Vistoa.
Or I suppose we could send them up north to Valvis.
Honestly, if Scapula, correct?
Yeah.
Do you know if there's a teleportation circle in the city?
I wonder if that one from years ago is still there. Maybe. There was a sorcerer who lived in the city who made one a long time ago. I don't know if it still works.
If that's another option, we can keep in our pockets. But yeah, if anything, we might need to go on over there now just to, at the very least, scope out things.
Right.
Scapula, could you think you can lead the way?
Yeah. I can get us there pretty quick.
As we're talking, can Tellus do an insight on this?
You know, that's actually a really good thing
Yeah,
to do.
Ponto would like
Yes.
to do an insight, mainly because he's just afraid of the skeleton man.
Yeah, go for it.
For character reasons, I refuse to lucky this roll. That's a 2 on the dice.
I
You're-
got a natural 20 for 26.
Talos, it is very hard to get a read on this guy, especially because he's a skeleton. He doesn't really have many facial features to really get a read on.
You can't cold read a skeleton.
Yeah. Ponto, however, you get a sense that in the manner he's kind of carrying himself, you sense that he feels urgently about the situation, and he doesn't seem to at least have any intentions against you all, not that you can see.
Suspicious.
Right, so we should probably discuss what we are going to do.
someone this thing has seated upon a throne, I think it's pretty easy enough. Just go in, take him out.
Wow.
The only problem is if we can actually take him out.
Oh, we're
Yes,
kicking
I'm
butt?
not sure. I'm not sure if we're ready for that fight.
Yeah. If it weren't for Heslan last time, I doubt we would have made it out alive at Cragvale.
I wasn't referring to the actual Umbral Usurper, but if someone has been situated on the throne by them, we could at least take them out.
Oh, I see what you
But-
mean.
I personally would like to see this usurper dealt with.
Indeed.
Yeah.
What if we do a multi-step approach where we scout and then, pending on our findings, we take one of two or more actions?
Oh, I can scout. I'm really sneaky.
That you are.
Well, plus we can technically keep an eye on him 2 ways, so.
Hmm.
I agree with that plan, Palm. That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so if there is a defeatable, for want of a better descriptor, looking person on the throne, we go in and fight, depending on how many reinforcements they have. If it's the Umbral Usurper themselves, we need to know what to do in that case.
Do we, this might be kind of slightly in character, slightly out of character, but do we know anyone that we can consult with about this, like in our orbit communication? Like,
Don't. I guess both in and out. Don't we have like a thing that lets us talk to a god?
yeah,
Well,
because
yeah.
that might give us an idea on like what we're up against if it is like an Umbral Usurper, like Palm said.
Oh yeah. We have Hesland's Noiva.
Yeah, we've got his orb. We could, he could also aid in, like, evacuating people there once, we get there. And once we have scattered out the whole situation.
Let's get in contact then.
Now, or would you rather wait until we scout everything out first?
I think it's probably a good idea to reach out now and
Yeah.
let him know what's going on, so that we can maybe just give a signal if we need help.
Sounds like a good idea.
Indeed.
All right. She will produce the orb.
All right, you pull out the orb. You said you're gonna contact Heslan.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Good morning. So, I hope you're doing well.
Yes, I hope you're doing well as well.
We are. It's just, we're in a situation where we could perhaps use a little insight or help, perhaps.
Sure. How can I help?
We are in a place where we think the Umbral Usurper has struck again. We're not sure exactly what we're going to find when we get into the throne room, but it might be quite serious.
Oh. So,
Apparently, many people have died in this instance.
I see. How can I help?
So, we might need your help for a battle. Yes, I'm not actually sure if we should be fighting or if we should be evacuating people. It kind of will depend on what we find in there.
I can assist you, although I don't know how quickly I'd be able to get down there.
What would your worst case scenario be for that?
Well, it's difficult since I'm a bit wrapped up at the moment. But I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. So if we give you some kind of signal, could we count on you to perhaps be here within, say, 10 minutes? Is that too much to ask?
I can at least send some help in that time.
That would be much appreciated. We will be in contact again once we've seen what we're dealing with, but I thought it would be good to give you just a little bit of warning that we might be reaching out soon for some help.
All right, got it. I'll be on the lookout.
Thank you kindly.
Of course.
All right.
It's that easy. It's that easy to talk to a god.
I'm sure there'll be a price eventually.
I mean,
Yeah, you go first.
it's that easy to talk to Heslan, at least.
I mean, it's technically that easy to talk to Gon, too.
I suppose that's true.
Can we go kick butt now?
Apparently I was worshipping the wrong god as a kid. Alright.
Ponto, if you go scout for us, you have to promise not to act without us. Please.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I mean, no, just turning into a dragon and jumping and chomping people. We have to approach it with some strategy.
yeah, like, don't get yourself killed out there.
Oh, so, but it's just scouting. I'm just looking. I just
Yeah.
do look and not be seen.
Yes, exactly that. Do just that.
Please. We definitely can't afford another you.
What do I need to look for? Anything in particular?
We need to know who's sitting on the throne, and we need to know how many reinforcements they have in there.
And if
Okay.
you are able to, maybe kind of ascertain what their power level is, or at the very least, kind of see how much of a threat you think they are.
Oh yeah, I can do that. We did that stuff back when I was with my tribe. We would check and see if like little bands of people how strong they were before we decided to eat them.
Good. Not exactly, but you know, good enough for right now.
Scapula looks over. He looks vaguely surprised at that.
Bonnie will turn to him and is like, yeah, he's not from around here.
I see. He just kind of shrugs.
Right. So I guess that's
Should-
our plan then.
So are we good to go?
You're good to go.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
let Ponto climb up on me if he wants to.
you betcha.
All right. And onward. He holds his sword up and begins to run in the direction of Marlu.
Is he clattering as he's running?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he making xylophone noises?
But there's like xylophone noises.
Not xylophone noises, but definitely the sound of clanking bones. But you get the idea that if he were to maybe like run his finger along his rib cage, it might make a xylophone sound.
I'm hoping we have an opportunity to witness this.
Does he have like a little trumpet that he does dudes through?
He's multi-classed into bard.
I just Oh, I'm
we
sorry.
have a
You go
ninth-
first.
Can we have a ninth party member?
Ninth party. You wanna keep him?
Trying to.
It's okay if this goes bad. He might be the next party member.
Oh no.
So true.
Or
I
we
have-
could just have a party member that will closely resemble him.
What are you saying, Optics?
I forgot to ask. Do you mind if I use my gift? I guess while we're going towards the city.
Sure.
I was going to use Fiery Resolve just to inspire resolve in others. Basically, just encouraging others just to be on the lookout, and that we are definitely capable of doing great things.
Very nice.
And with that, you guys, which is my, I was trying to find, I almost forgot how far my park place is. I think it's just 30 feet, but as long as everyone, including Scapula, is in there, you all get a D6 to whatever you want.
Nice,
Cool.
thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very nice. So with that, you all press on towards Marlu, and after not too long, especially with Scapula kind of moving at a pretty quick pace, you all manage to arrive in the city. And you notice immediately upon arriving that things are a bit off. You can see that there doesn't seem to be anyone outside on the streets. It is very quiet, and you can see that rising up from the keep is what looks like a black smoke. We should probably get in there.
Okay, this is not looking too good.
And he'll continue to lead the way. As you all are walking, make me perception checks.
Right.
Ooh, Ponto's good at this.
I got a dirty 20.
It's going to be a 22.
20.
Ben, can you
for
roll
me.
for me, please? I've
Do
misplaced
I
my
need
dice.
to roll for you?
Please.
Okay.
6.
Oof. 13.
What's your modifier?
That's 6.
I rolled a 9, so you got a 15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, 15. Talos got a 6. Poncho got 13. What did everyone else get?
22.
Dirty 20 for Barney.
Gunther got 20.
Okay, so Candle, Gunther, and Barney, the three of you, as you all are walking, the three of you can hear what sounds like very grating whispers in a language you can't quite understand.
Oh,
And-
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but did York get a chance to roll? I don't know if he-
York got an 8, unfortunately for
Oh,
him.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yes, you hear
So-
these whispers kind of grating against your ears.
Anyone else hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, his I can't ascertain what it says though.
Yeah, me neither. This is
Sorry, I was just dealing with armed response. What happened?
A few of us are hearing some really weird whispering.
Oh. Am I hearing it too?
What did Palm get? 15?
15.
I would say with it being pointed out to you, you all hear it now.
Sorry, that's on response again. Sorry.
All good.
Oh, do you want me to go check it out?
We should probably see what's happening at the keep.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Have you? I hate to ask this right now, Scapula, but do you remember hearing these whispers as well before you left, or?
No, I definitely didn't hear them when I left. Also, there were more people around before I left.
Oh man, this is bad.
I see.
Yeah,
You
we
think
should.
maybe we should. Oh, sorry, you go first.
I was just about to say that we should probably get Ponto in there to scope out the situation inside the keep.
You think we need to get a little bit closer before we let Ponto go, or just don't let him go now?
Oh yeah, let's.
Maybe we could post up outside and send Ponto in.
Yeah, It's a good plan.
Guess we'll try to get a little bit closer.
Yeah, and easily enough, especially following the smoke rising up, you all are able to sneak over to the entrance to the keep. It's Ponto going in.
Ponto's gonna walk up, look for kind of where an entrance is that isn't a main door.
All right. You find actually an open window. With that, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
First, he's going to
Um,
pat his hands, and he's going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Sorry to interrupt. After this interaction, can we just quickly switch back to main power? Our power's back, and that's why Armed Response is finding me. Sorry about this.
All good.
Okay.
If you want to, we can go ahead and do it now.
If that's okay with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sorry, life in South Africa. We will be right back.
Oh yeah,
good.
give us like
I don't have
2
to
minutes.
apologize.
Chat with that. Yeah, we'll be right back. Let's see. There we are. Alrighty, chat, we are back.
Hello.
Yes, Ponto, you began to sneak in. You just cast Pass Without a Trace. Go ahead and make me that stealth check.
Otto back.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you back, Cove?
I am here.
Alright. Go ahead and make me that stealth check. You have your Pass Without Trace up.
Clap, clap. That's gonna be a plus 10, 17.
Okay. So, you sneak in through this window, and you can see that this is some kind of office, and you can hear that there is that whispering that you've been hearing a bit louder, and you can hear someone speaking in the next room.
Sorry, not 17. It was a dirty 20. I forgot to add my modifier.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ponto is going to wild shape into a ambush drake and is going to begin creeping towards where he can hear the sound, kind of pressing himself against the wall and going underneath tables or chairs or anything that he can find that he can kind of scoot himself underneath.
Okay, so you begin to kind of maneuver around and get closer to the noise. And are you going out of the room, essentially, to kind of scope around?
Yeah.
So stepping out into the hall, you can see that this hall leads into the main throne room. And immediately stepping out, you can see that in the air are these waves of shadow that are wrapping through the halls and into the throne room. From where you're standing, you can see that there are perhaps over 100 people, all linked together by the shadow, all of them frozen.
How far am I away from everybody else?
From the throne room or from the party?
From the party.
So the party is right outside of the window, I was assuming, since you all moved up with Ponto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ponto is going to use his silent speech to telepathically tell Barney black mist. Lot of people.
What? So, black mist and a lot of people.
No
What are the
moving.
people? What are the people doing?
Stand frozen. Gonna look closer.
All right, but just be careful.
I'm just gonna continue. Tippy-toe. Tippy-toe.
So you continue.
Do not blast them with your orb of water.
You continue into this room, and as you creep closer, you can see that on the throne is they look humanoid. They seem to have very pronounced fangs, very pale skin. And you can see that beside them is a very large staff, and this person has kind of this long dark hair. They seem to have some kind of glowing energy orb in their hand that's floating there. And you can see that all these strands of shadows that's wrapped around all these people in this room are all coalescing there in that orb of energy.
Oh. Person staff. Smoke coming from person. I think they bad guys.
All right. Is there someone in the throne room? Like sitting on the throne? Is he
They have
controlling all the
fangs and
people?
stuff. I think so.
Fangs, you say? Right. Dear. Well, doesn't sound like it's the Umbral Serpent, but it sounds like something quite bad. Sounds like someone in there is controlling the whole throne room. From what Ponto is describing.
Should we go in and assist? You think it's someone we could take on?
I don't know. To be quite honest, sounds like Ponto is describing some sort of vampire.
Well, it's still not the Umbral Usurper. I wouldn't want to leave everyone there.
Can we do any kind of check just to double check the vampire lore in this setting?
Sure. Make me. I'll take either Arcana or History.
Okay, that is going to be a dirty 20.
So, for the most part, vampires generally aren't really too much of an issue. A lot of time they're just folk who unfortunately succumb to vampirism, or in some cases they're folk who received it and they considered it to be a blessing, but they've never really been a huge threat except in 2 large cases. One of them was an organization called the Qianqi. They originate from the southeast, from Uzday. They were a whole organization that essentially ran that archipelago.
So,
Okay.
shall I ask Pontus to get back out here, or
Remy thinks that might be the best thing to do, right?
So are we gonna all go in together then? Call Poncho out and
Well-
all of us go in? Or do you want to do something else?
or maybe, since Ponto's already in there, he's got the element of surprise, and when we make our entrance, he could probably make the first move.
Is there only one entrance point to this room?
From what you can tell from the outside, the central doors close to this window that you're at would lead into the throne room, although Ponto, you on the inside know that there is the hall you're coming down, as well as the balconies above and the hallway across from you.
Yeah, I would fill them in on the directions I took to get to the throne room.
I'm wondering if it wouldn't be better for us to spread out and then hit from all sides.
I like that idea.
I
don't know if it's just, him and they were going to be fighting, or he has some form of control over that entire congregation.
Yeah, well, I guess I'd just be concerned if we split up and we run into something, we might be apart.
Perhaps we should, instead of splitting up individually, we should go in pairs.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I agree
let's
with
do
that.
well, the best thing to do would be one. I would say Barney and Palm, me and I guess York and Talos and 2 candles. That way we have one heavy fella and one light fella.
One the rest.
Yeah.
DM, can Ponto roll insight to see if he can kind of guesstimate how strong these guys are?
Yeah.
Is there general knowledge about vampires in this world, or is it something you'd have to have studied?
So, do you mean in terms of vampire strength or just history?
Sort of what they're weak to, like human vampire knowledge,
It
like
would
garlic
be,
and stuff.
yeah, it would be pretty common that vampires are weak to direct sunlight as one, not just any light, but specifically sunlight, running water, and also silver.
Okay. Running water, you say?
Yes.
Just
Ponto got a 25. A natural 19 with
Nice.
a +6.
So, looking at this individual, they look very strong. You can sense that there is a grand magical presence coming off of them, and seeing all the shadows coalesce forward, they clearly have some strong control over whatever magic they're capable of.
Could I suggest to Ponto to ready the orb and say a little prayer over it? I'm not sure how holy water works in this world.
Pretty sure you might need to be a paladin to do that.
Or at least a cleric.
Yeah.
I would say make me a religion check. Might be able to.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Ben. I misplaced my die. Religion.
19.
Oh wow, dirty 20.
So you would know that you can create holy water in dire situations. You can create holy water on the fly by that method, by asking a god to bless it as it's being administered.
Okay. And do you need to be a specific class to do that?
No, just as long as you're able to get into contact with a higher power.
Well, fortunately for us, we have an orb. Could we reach out and ask for Ponto's water orb to be blessed?
Sure, are you contacting Heslan again?
Yes, and we can give him a little update on the situation while we are talking.
Oh, hello again. How are things?
Hello. So, some developments. There appears to be a powerful vampire on this road.
Oh,
And never mind the fireplace noises behind me, that's just traffic. We have someone on the inside who has an orb of the sea hag, right?
Yes, the Sea Hag's crystal ball.
Yes. Which is capable of producing large volumes of water, but I think it would be useful for it to be blessed by yourself, perhaps.
oh, I can do that. Consider it done.
Thank you. All right. The other thing is, this vampire seems to be quite powerful. I'm not sure if you have any advice for us on how to deal with him or them if,
I would say try your best not to get bit. For starters, they don't like light, usually. Yeah, I think that's really about it.
All right. We are going to see how it goes. And she looks at her party to make sure that this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I suppose we're doing this.
There's getting his sword ready.
Dallas just
So-
nods, draws his sword as the room glows.
Yorick will
If
summon his
things go-
glaive.
If things go south, I'm going to try and take some cover and reach out again.
All right.
Thanks.
Of course.
All right. Hopefully it'll be okay.
Best of luck.
Thanks. Okay. Gunther, I suspect that your particular brand of light might be useful here.
I really hope so, because if not, that's gonna be really awkward.
Yeah. Okay, so please tell Ponto that his water orb has been blessed.
Well, and he does that.
Yes, Ponto, you
And-
would have noticed that your orb started to kind of shimmer briefly as well.
Perhaps it would be good for Ponto to drop a large volume of blessed water on this fellow from above as soon as we make our entrance.
So, with us splitting up, are we gonna go in different windows, or how do we want to do that?
Are the windows on balconies, you said?
So the only open window seems to be the one that Ponto went into.
Okay. So the rest would have to be smashed through, or what?
Or you'd have to see if they were unlocked, at least.
Alright, Barney and I will take the top right window.
Right.
Me and oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna ask the question you're about to answer.
I was gonna say, like, me and York will take the top left, I guess.
All right.
That leaves the main entrance, I think.
Actually, I guess since two candles you're with, Talos, would it be better if you like came off to the side or just came into the front entrance? I don't know if you do more stealth with your stuff or not.
Well, I could go into the front entrance, and Candles, you can kind of be hidden behind the door, so I can provide a distraction.
That sounds like a plan.
Alright. What signal should we give to commence the attack? Could Crow...
where should I go?
Oh, want to join me?
Sure.
And is Barney's wolf with us?
Yes, North is with
yes.
as well.
North is here.
So perhaps I will ask Crow to call twice. That will signal the attack.
Sounds good.
Noted.
Alright, on my signal. Good luck.
Alright.
Do you?
All right, you all head inside.
Yes.
All right, make me
But
some
stealthily.
stealth checks.
This is a queen.
To prepare,
from
Ponto
my-
is going to...
The really nice black sheets I bright sheets.
Since the orb is kind of a part of him now, since he wild shaped, he's gonna suspectively throw it up. And then hold it in between his teeth, and then he's going to sneak around behind the throne in an attempt to scale the wall.
Okay. Let's see. Make me an athletics check.
That's another 13.
Okay. So, as you kind of climb this wall, you start to momentarily skid down it, but you are able to catch yourself without drawing any attention and climb the rest of the way up. I'm assuming you're climbing up onto the balcony.
He's kind of just like, if the balcony is directly above the throne, because he wants to get just above it, so when he drops the water, it goes directly on him.
Yeah, you get behind the throne, that part of the balcony.
Yeah.
All right. So you are able to climb up there. And what did everyone else get on their stealth checks?
I got a 15.
All right.
Got a 22.
18 for Bonnie.
Gunther got a 13.
All right.
It's a good thing Talos is being a distraction, because I got a nat 1.
Oh boy.
Yes,
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, us big boys our heavy armor is not doing us any favors.
No.
You are got a dirty
Talos
20.
just stubbing his toe and doing just one of those loud lion roars.
Oh no. Scapula got an 11.
It's stealthy than a skeleton. All right.
His bones are clattering too much. Alright, with that, you all are able to climb up to the windows, with Palm and Barney, with you going to the top left, or to the top right, rather. With Gunther and York going to the top left, and Talos, Candles, and Scapula going in the entrance. You all are able to get inside and start to make your way to where you can see the throne room. And you all are now, those of you up top are overlooking the throne room from the balcony, and Talos, Candle, and Scapula are about to enter from the main entrance. Do you all enter through the main entrance and begin your distraction?
Talos will look at Candle's like, you need to find a place to hide.
Have I found anything that seems like a good spot to just kind of keep in the shadows?
So at least from looking in through the window, you can kind of gauge that you could probably hug the pillar just inside and kind of sneak around that way.
I think I have a spot in mind.
Scapula, you ready?
Yep.
Is Ponto in position?
Yep.
Okay, I'll wait for the distraction to start and then I'll signal.
All right. Talos, do you open the doors?
I think with the nat one, he just kicks them open.
As you kick open the doors, there is this frigid gust of wind that blows out. And you can see two piercing red eyes meet your gaze from the throne.
What have we here?
He just draws his sword, shield. It's like, whatever you aligned yourself with, you decide to take power and control from these people, and I'm here to stop it.
Is that so? Do you know what you're up against?
I do not care.
Your funeral.
We'll see.
Now, Crow, now! Pretend I made cool cawing noises.
Is Crow will
Ponto will-
indeed caw.
Crow.
Ponto will kind of like bite down on the orb and activate it and just start spilling water.
Well, wait, I do have crows on here actually.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
I have them for Hudson.
Nice.
And with that, you drop the water. You just drop in the 10 gallons of holy water on him.
You betcha.
Nice.
Roll me 10d10.
Holy shit.
Stop.
Max damage.
Max damage.
One hit kill.
That's gonna be 66 damage, I guess.
Holy shit.
Nice.
So, in a cascade, this holy water rains down from above on Crow's signal, and for a second, this vampire gentleman looks like he's going to topple over, but he kind of stands upright.
There are more of you. Good. Good, this will be fun. Great. More souls for
He's
me.
into it. Gross.
Okay, now who's gonna throw the pocket full of rice?
If he's still standing, Ponto has like no further instructions, so he's just gonna launch at the guy.
Alright, make me an attack roll.
Question: would this be considered surprised? I ask because I get a bonus as an ambush break.
I would say no, since the water came from above.
I gotcha.
Should we roll initiative?
A
Just
19
a
plus
second.
5, so 24.
So you lunge at him, and you stop just short as he puts a hand behind him, casting shield and stopping you.
And you'll be the first to witness the re-emergence of Rauluk the Red Mage.
And that is where we're
was just gonna
going
go-
to end today's session, and we'll pick back up
yeah.
where we had.
Exciting.
The mage is red because he didn't wear sunscreen.
Lobster have an ass.
But yes, we will pick back up with very fun combat. But don't worry, I got your 66 damage down.
Well done.
Very nice.
I
Yeah.
can shield a 24. There is not much attack roll I can do after that. That was a natural 19.
I can't wait to test my new rune on this guy.
Oh,
I think Gunther should blast him with some sunlight.
I totally forgot that vampires are afraid of sunlight. I was thinking, I guess she's talking about like radiant light from my attacks, but I forgot I literally have like sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Personally, I think that the light from Gunther's boobs is stronger than the light from the sun. That's funny.
We should get Gunther some cast-off armor. AKA stripper armor.
Perfect.
So that he can go like full Dr. Manhattan, but like the sun
At least-
vision.
Yeah, at least like cast-off chest piece of some kind.
Or he
No,
can have a little. He can have a breast window.
Oh, Talos just needs the materials. We can get
Yeah.
that done right.
Nice.
Well, Gunther probably just be like, maybe we should just make sure it's PG, just in case kids are watching.
Ponto
PG,
casts
like pretty
spread.
grade.
She like pretty.
Oh right, you guys don't have PG in your country, so like kind of like what The Incredibles is rated. Maybe make it kind of like that.
Oh no, we
Kid
have
friendly.
PG. I was just teasing.
Oh, okay.
In fact, our national ratings board has tried to introduce laws to force content creators to have all our content officially rated before putting it online, which is impossible.
what?
How do you
To-
regulate
Yeah,
that?
that's gonna work really well.
That is
Yeah,
It's
like,
like-
you, and if you stream online like I do, like you have to like register with the Film and Publications Board, basically through the government to be able to put content online. Otherwise,
Absolutely impossible
That's
to.
awesome.
otherwise you get like a pretty hefty fine or you get jail time.
Oh.
Literally no one.
Oh, wow.
And literally no one gives a shit about that law, though.
No
Like
one
no
does.
one.
Mm,
No one.
Yeah,
no one does
'cause
that.
that would be really tough.
yeah.
There's,
Absolutely
Yeah,
impossible
that's
to
really
control.
silly.
there's no way in hell to police that. Like,
Mhm.
like the police here
Are they
don't even
gonna
know
go
how to
through
use the
everyone's
internet.
like Instagram live and like find them? Because
You went
it's
live
not
for
rated.
5 minutes and talked to 3 people.
Exactly.
You're
Going
fine.
to jail.
I mean, considering what's going on with Twitter right now, I mean, it's not too
Oh my
far
God,
off.
yeah.
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 It's nuts. But this is always the case with technology that's fast moving. People who are in charge of making the laws tend to lag behind by
Yeah.
years.
That
So
is true. Chat, I hope
But
you
thanks.
had a good time. This is a lot of fun running today's session. And I hope you all have
Yeah.
fun
Yeah,
playing.
thanks.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you.
It was an
Heck yeah, thank-
energizing session.
Good.
I love how Dranook said watching respectively. Respectively.
And yes,
Some fan art incoming.
assuming everyone is available, we will be back on the 15th for the next session.
I am teaching a workshop that day. Shoot, I forgot about that. So I'm going to be completely fried by the evening.
Yeah, that's fair. In that case, we could, if everyone's fine with that, we could pick back up on the 22nd, and I could see about perhaps running a one-shot on the 15th.
Sure, we could also do the 8th
The
from our side.
Yeah, we can. We don't have anything going on the 8th.
Let's see. I could do next week.
I know it's a bit close.
Yeah,
if it's not too much work for you.
I think I could do next week just fine if we wanted to.
I'm free.
I'm fine with that too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So then the 8th and then the 22nd again.
Yep. Yeah, that'll
Sounds
be
good.
our plan. Chat, we will actually be back next week. So come back and see
Cool.
us. And we'll kick off with a bit of combat.
I watch half the party die.
I will unfortunately not be available on the 8th.
Oh.
No.
I might be a little bit delayed for the first hour, but I should be good for the rest of that.
I feel like it would probably be in your best interest for all of you to be there for that combat, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
considering he also
so-
got, like,
Yeah.
22nd then.
is okay.
Yeah, 22nd
The
might
earliest.
be
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do the 22nd. Let's stick with the original plan. But chat, I will see about perhaps running a one-shot on the 15th, so stay on the lookout for that. And of course, we will be back with Cry of the Bleeding Moon next Friday on the 7th. So come back and see us for that as well.
Sweet.
Yeah, chat, have
Thanks
a
for
good
a
rest of
fun
your
session.
Saturday.
All right.
Of course.
Yeah,
thank you.
super fun.
Alrighty, chat, take it easy and enjoy the rest of your Saturday.